VSWR return loss and S11, and in this video we are going to explore about the relation between VSWR return loss and S11. So these are the relations that we have previously discussed, where the reflection coefficient is equal to V reference by V incident power, return loss equal to 10 log 10 of P incident by P reflected, S11 equal to 20 log 10 of the reflection coefficient, and VSWR is equal to V max by V min, where V max equal to V incident plus V reflected and V min is V incident minus V reflected. So when we consider these two equations, we can see that the return loss is minus of S11, because here you can see that in return loss it is considered as incident power divided by reflected power. But in case of S11, it is the reverse, that is the reflected voltage by incident voltage, and we are means considering 20 log. So both are like become the inverse. So we can consider return loss equal to minus of S11. And when we consider these two, we can see that the reflection coefficient is just inverse of this one, where the ratio is getting inversed. And when we consider the voltage and the power, when we are considering the power, 10 log is taken, and when we consider the voltage, we have to consider the 20 log. Then we can see that return loss can be written as minus 20 log of that reflection coefficient. And in VSWR, we can see that if we substitute for V reflection by V in by the reflection coefficient, we can get this equation VSWR equal to 1 plus tau by 1 minus tau. And from this equation, we can also derive this equation where reflection coefficient is related to VSWR by VSWR minus 1 by VSWR plus 1. So these are the three basic equations which relates VSWR, return loss, and S11. So this table is the relation showing VSWR, reflection coefficient, S11, return loss, and the percentage of reflected power. So in our acceptable condition, we know that if the reflected power is around 10%, we say it as it is acceptable. Then in that case, the reflection coefficient or the voltage reflection is around 33%. And in that case, S11 is around 10 minus 10 dB and return loss is 10 dB and VSWR is 2. So these are the acceptable limit, and any values less than this can be considered as okay. So if the VSWR is from 1 to 2, it is considered okay, and if the reflection coefficient is from 0 to 0.33, it is okay, and any value of S11 less than minus 10 dB is okay, and any value higher than 10 dB is okay. And here also that means that if the reflected power is less than 10%, it is considered okay. So this is the acceptable conditions for the antenna feeding. If we are feeding the antenna and around less than 10% is getting reflected back, we can say that is working in good condition. So this is the condition for the acceptable working performance of the antenna. And I think now you hope understood the idea about the VSWR, return loss, and S11.